The National Bureau of Statistics, in its recent report, revealed that inflation rate in the country has reduced to 18.12%. But has the President Buhari's ambitious plans to diversify the economy in the last 5 years yielded the desired result? This report, compiled by our correspondent Sarah Ayeku, takes a look at some of the economic policies of this present administration and the stark reality that masses face daily.
What is going on in this country? No market, no sales, no money, no buyers. As you can see, everywhere is dried up.
The thoughts of Mrs. Osei are captured on a sunny afternoon in April at a market located in Sagbama area of Bayelsa State, southern Nigeria. A condition presents the plight of about 82 million Nigerians out of the 200 million people classified as extremely poor, the highest number of any nation in the world. It gets more worrisome with the World Bank projecting that the impact of the coronavirus pandemic will push 20 million more people in the country below the poverty line by 2022. That means 40% of Nigeria's population live on less than $1 daily. Constantly, President Buhari's administration insists the country is on a rebound, albeit recovery has remained elusive. In his words, Nigeria has witnessed 11 quarters of consecutive GDP growth since exiting recession. 2 years into the second term of President Muhammadu Buhari, and you're right to wonder whether anything has really changed. Economists, like the managing director of Cowrie Assets Management Limited, says insecurity may have overshadowed the presumed successes of this administration.
We have some gains and some drawbacks.
More gains or more loss?
It's difficult for me to talk about that because what we can do is let's look at the macroeconomic environment and look at the macroeconomic parameter. What is the unemployment rate? What's the inflation rate? What's the exchange rate? Those are the factors you have to look at. And then the figures will give us the result of how the economy has fared over the past couple of years. The measure the government has put in place or trying to implement as it relates to agriculture is being disrupted by significant. So as long as farmers are able to go to the farms to do their work, then they are not able to fully take advantage of whatever policies the government has in place.
In Nigeria's commercial capital, the prices of foods are now unstable. Most times, they are in an upward trajectory as buyers battle low purchasing power. Many households whose earnings and wages have been cut down by the inflationary trends are struggling to have meals 3 times daily. For one resident of Lagos who is a salary earner on about 100,000 naira monthly, he shares a staggering expense sheet. For transportation, he spent about 30,000 naira in 2019, but now he spends 45,000 naira. For feeding, he used to spend about 20,000 naira. Now he spends 50,000 naira. Electricity, 8,000 naira. Now he spends 5,000 naira because of the introduction of the prepaid meters, aside other personal effects needed for his child. For those in the informal sector like Caleb Okoro, the hustle to make ends meet is unavoidable. Hoping against all odds, meager income of 3,000 he makes daily will be enough to build his own business.
They say bottled water is too costly now. Why bottled water cost? Why is it cost? But we with the time they say, no, it's not our fault. Nah, people what they do now, they don't cost.
At the perishable foods section of the Maltov Market in Lagos, bargaining negotiations are ongoing every minute, with traders and consumers searching for affordable food items. With the high cost of food items in the market, Bala, who has worked as a porter at the Maltov Market for a decade, told TVC News that challenges facing transportation of food from the northern part of the country to Lagos are responsible for the hiking food prices. He treasures the time he gets to eat his favorite food, but not sure when he gets the next one. For now, the prices of food items are still unstable. For a bag of beans, the initial price was 22,000 naira. Now it goes for about 32,000 naira to 70,000 naira.
Two people cannot eat 3 times in a day. Now they can eat maybe twice, one in the morning, one in the night. So How many times do you eat?
Now I'm eating once in a day. Look at my face very well. I'm eating once in a day. Help us beg Buhari. Nothing we are going to do. Because now Gary now is almost 1,500 naira. So per pint.
How many times?
We buy yam here 85,000, 95,000 for 100. That is 900 to house. With transport, it will be 950. By getting home, if you tell them 1,000, they will be running. They will be running. It's too costly. They should help us.
The effect of months-long recession still leaves an unsavory taste in the mouth of most Nigerians, especially with the tripling unemployment rate and more people dealing with the pangs of hunger daily.
0.05, for instance, will certainly not, be strong enough to upturn or, for instance, to influence in such a big way the prices of food in the market. I think we need to really lower that inflation figure, and the way to do that is to address insecurity, for instance, that will allow farmers and to then go above their farming and providing the raw materials for the other production chain. Policymakers need to continue to evaluate, public policies.
Nigerians wish for the not-so-distant days of yore when $1 was equal to 155 naira. But a lot are worried that with the sachet water now selling for 20 naira, they might be in for more turbulent times. Sarah Ayeku, TVC News, Lagos.